What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Video Game Book Club. I'm Clay, and this is Daniel.
Yeah, welcome back to Mega March, everyone.
No, it's not March anymore.
April?
No.
Mega May?
Not Mega May.
Mega June?
Nope.
July.
Welcome to July, sir.
Where does the time go when you're not making videos and not having fun?
Nope. Locked away in a dungeon, time goes pretty quick.
For the most part. What have you been up to, Clay?
I've been playing a lot of Mario Maker.
Oh, yeah. That's
every single Monday.
That's a really good game. I don't know why you would play it every Monday, but it's a really good game.
Hey, you know, some people also don't understand.
Maybe we should make a review.
Maybe we should. And maybe we will.
I totally helped on it.
Right off the bat, this isn't going to be like a normal game review, since it's obvious Super Mario Maker isn't really a normal game. We'll try to stick to our typical main points as much as we can, but just know things will vary slightly with this being the style of game that it is. With that out of the way, let's get into this.
What started as an internal tool for Nintendo's development team soon became one of the most popular and well-received games in the Wii U's library. Super Mario Maker was released in North America on September 11th, 2015. However, it was announced the previous year at E3 2014 to my personal lukewarm reception. I was not overly thrilled that this was the game we were getting to celebrate the Italian Plumber's 30th anniversary.
However, Nintendo did do a little bit of fan service by packaging the game with a 96-page Creative Ideal booklet, as well as releasing two 8-bit Mario amiibo, two 8-bit Mario amiibo that closely resemble the 8-bit World of Nintendo Mario figures, but in a different pose. And they also had some pretty neat collectibles to accompany the release of the game, as well as the 30th anniversary of Mario.
Graphically, Super Mario Maker is a blend of various art styles spanning the entire series. Players are able to create and play levels based off Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, and new Super Mario Bros. U. The music is amazing, of course, since they are pulled straight from the other Mario games. The original music, however, created specifically for Super Mario Maker, is spot on. This shouldn't come as too big of a surprise, considering the lead was Koji Kondo, who is best known for his works across numerous Mario and Zelda titles.
The Overworld Hub is set up to allow quick access to event courses, the 100 Mario Challenge, courses, and makers. More on all of these later on. Super Mario Maker is far and away the best use of the Wii U gamepad. Sure, Zombie U made fairly decent use of the console's main hook, along with a few others, but Mario Maker presented us with a very clean and intuitive design that would have been a huge pain to have done with a traditional console. With over 70 Mario elements spanning the 4 games, the amount of customization is tremendous. Even things that weren't in the original Super Mario Bros. Game have had artwork designed specifically for them.
Things like the Wiggler and Chain Chomp first appeared in Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3 respectively, so for Nintendo to create new design assets for these enemies was a welcome gesture. In order to not overwhelm the player, Nintendo limited the number of elements you were able to use when you first booted up the game. However, right off the bat, you have immediate access to 6 different course themes, including the Ground and Overworld level, Underground levels, Underwater levels, Ghost Houses, Airships, and Castles.
The course objects are locked behind placement limit or time limit, depending on which is reached first. To bypass this, you can either change the time on your system or customize the level by just throwing everything you can at it until everything unlocks.
Once everything is unlocked, you are able to use Mario Maker's 60+ course objects. Don't be fooled by what you see on screen though. Many of the objects there will change from style to style. For example, a Yoshi egg that is placed in a Super Mario World level will become a Karibo shoe in Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 3. The editing music changes as well to keep you in the mood of the level you are creating.
You are also given a handful of sound effects to use as well, but please don't overuse them. Some levels tend to just throw sounds around, which really makes it sound like a terrible mess.
Let's go!
This sounds like hot garbage. This sounds like hot
garbage. Not only that, but some of the objects can be shaken to become something else entirely. Shake an arrow sign and watch it turn into a checkpoint flag. An object that was, for whatever reason, missing from the initial launch. Even shaking Bowser turns him into Bowser Jr.
Shaking isn't the only thing you can do to change how elements behave in editing mode. Mario Maker wants you to experiment with everything. Give old Bowser a mushroom and watch him grow. Want to be nice and not shoot bullet bills at people? Okay, shoot coins at him instead and make it rain.
The Super Mario Maker course editor is set up for you to design the Mario level of your dreams. The amount of customization is somewhat endless, and you are free to do just about anything you want to the classic franchise.
We say somewhat limitless because levels do have a certain object cap per layer, and each level can have 2 layers thanks to our friend the Warp Pipe. Here are some rough limit numbers thanks to the Super Mario Maker wiki page. 2,000 block objects, 200 platform objects, 10 Warp Pipe warp objects, 100 power-up objects, 100 enemy and other action objects, 100 arrow objects, 4 sets per layer for door objects, which means 8 total doors, 3 Bowsers and or Bowser Juniors, 2 1 per layer checkpoint flags, and 10 5 per layer pink coins.
Super Mario Maker wants you to get started playing right off the bat. On the title screen, you have what seems to be only 2 options, make and play, allowing you to either, make a level or play other created levels. This isn't the only thing the title screen is good for, however. Senior game designer Takashi Tezuka had been wanting to make a follow-up to Mario Party. Why do I keep saying Mario Party? It's Mario Paint! Mario Paint! Shit! Okay. Senior game designer Takashi Tezuka had been wanting to make a follow-up to Mario Paint utilizing the Wii U's gamepad, so it's natural to see some interactive title screen elements mirroring the SNES counterpart.
Not only is the title screen level fully playable, but each letter is interactive, and when selected, does something special. For example, Super. 5 superstars will appear, and a random voice or voices will shout Super Mario Maker. The letter M spins upside down and spells Super Wario Maker. The letter A will summon a cluster of multicolored stars to fall behind in the background. All enemies and shells present on the screen will be defeated. A train whistle can also be heard.
Tapping the R will cause the legs to extend and shoot a shower of coins, similar to a bill blaster shooting coins. A cash register sound can also be heard. If you tap the I, the parakeet from the Nintendo DSi sound will appear and sit on top of the letter. It will also record any sounds and repeat them with a different effect.
Video Game Book Club. Video Game Book Club. Video Game Book Club.
The letter O will summon a Koopa clown car. The second M will summon an empty Buzzy Beetle or Spiny Shell. An explosion sound can also be heard. Tapping the second A will cause it to act like a rocket, with an intercom counting down before it shoots off. This clears all items and enemies on the screen. The letter K will turn the screen into a sepia tone. The music for the title will also turn into an 8-bit variation. Pressing the K again will revert the screen and music back to normal.
Touching the letter E will summon a springboard for Mario to use. A oriental drum can be heard. The second R will extend like the first R. Turn around and summon either a Karibo, shoe, or a Yoshi egg. If there are 2 Yoshis, any more eggs summoned will hold a super mushroom.
And tapping words and letters isn't the only thing that happens here, as tapping randomly on the screen will summon an enemy, And dragging the stylus around on the screen will produce a stream of magic dust, similar to how Kamek powers up enemies.
Selecting Make from here will take you into an extensive course creator, which we've already basically covered, and really doesn't have too much to discuss in terms of gameplay. Just go and experiment with it to your heart's content, and then send us your course IDs, either by posting a comment below or over on Twitter @_VGBC_.
Pressing play will open you up to the magical world that is Super Mario Maker. You can either play the 10 Mario Challenge or head over to the course world. In 10 Mario Challenge, the goal is to clear 8 randomly selected sample courses with up to 10 lives. You will be able to obtain up to 3 1-ups in each course, but must be able to complete the course in order to collect them. As many as 56 different sample courses appear in this mode, and they'll be added onto the CourseBot's sample course list when completed.
Inside Course World, you'll be able to play event courses, the 100 Mario Challenge, check out user courses, and even discover the makers themselves.
Event courses allow players to play courses created by Nintendo or friends of Nintendo, and potentially obtain mystery mushroom costumes as well. Things like Hello Kitty even make their way into a Mario game, which is pretty freaking sweet.
Nintendo even shows a little more love for the Earthbound series by giving us a Master Belch level to play. The 100 Mario Challenge gives the player 100 Marios to clear a certain number of user-created courses. There are 4 difficulties and a certain number of courses per difficulty. 8 courses on Easy, 16 courses on Normal and Expert, 6 courses on Super Expert.
Unlike with 10 Mario Challenge, players can save their progress while playing the 100 Mario Challenge, and they can choose to skip a selected course to try another one instead. Then we get to move on to our wonderful courses section, where we spend a bulk of our time and play other created levels and sometimes not really playing levels.
In the courses section, you can find highlight courses, which seem to be the up-and-coming levels that are quickly gaining in popularity. These range from autoplay and music levels to fairly simple levels and some complex ones as well.
Then there are the star levels, that up until recently were mainly filled with autoplay and music levels, both of which can be cool and a little bit awful, depending on the amount of creativity and your personal preference, of course.
And finally, we have the new arrivals, which contains recent uploads from new creators. There are many good levels in this section, but it updates so frequently that they can easily be buried and lost in the utter trash that also accompanies this section.
The levels play just like you would imagine, smooth and true to their original games and styles they are imitating. Water levels are still frustrating, and ghost houses can still drive me insane. Auto-scrolling levels are also present since they are part of the editing process, but I wish they weren't. They are the bane of my existence, other than water levels. Fuck water levels. Okay folks, here are some sweet spoilers for Mario Maker. If you don't want to know how
there are no spoilers for this game since there's no story. Get out of here, spoiler warning. You're drunk.
Super Mario Maker brings something to the Wii U that was desperately needed. A well thought out use of the system's gamepad.
Rather than feeling tacked on and forgotten until launch, the functionality on the second screen makes complete sense. I mean, honestly, could you imagine doing the level creation any other way? Yeah, it could have been done, but I doubt it would have been nearly as enjoyable. Nintendo came through for fans on Super Mario Maker. The game is still winning awards and being nominated for new ones. This is by far one of the best titles on the Wii U, and definitely deserves a spot on your shelf.
Super Mario Maker got most everything right. Sure, some things were missing at the beginning, and the checkpoint flag should have always been available to use. There is no arguing that oversight. But the amount of control and creativity you are given in the game surpass things like that. It's obvious that you need to play it. Like we said earlier, If you own a Wii U and you don't have this game yet, go now and grab yourself a copy. Whether you like creating levels or playing levels other people have created, there is something for you with Mario Maker.
And that's Mario Maker.
That is
I
absolutely
can
Mario
definitely see why you have been dedicating the last several Mondays to it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun playing user-created levels. A lot of the star levels that were auto-play music levels, not so much.
Down with the sound effects.
Oh,
It's a great game.
it is.
Definitely go buy it if you have a Wii U. If you don't have a Wii U, I'd wait till Black Friday. Personally. But definitely pick up Mario Maker.
And also subscribe to us and give us a big thumbs up.
Like.
Yep. Because
The
that's
video?
fun to do. Yeah. See you all!
I think that matters to some
Yeah.
people.
I have forgotten how to do outros.
Some people. I've forgotten how to do everything. So
But hey, you know what? It's better than nothing.
next time on Video Game Book Club, Xenoblade Chronicles.
That's a lie! We're gonna delay it.
I'll make Xenoblade Chronicles when Inafune apologizes for Mighty Number 9. Where have I been?
Not watching Mario Maker Mondays.
No, I haven't been.
No.
I've been playing it, though. I don't... Fuck your phone.
Mario Maker, let's go.